All right. Let's turn on the cam. There we go. All right, guys, how are we all doing today? Another live stream. I mean, it's fun again to do live streams. No clue. Got no clue what happened over there, but I guess something fell. I guess something fell, but I don't see it. Kind of crazy. However, guys, yeah, it's fun to do live streams again. It's fun to do it. I mean, there's been a long period where all of these economic events, the actual data didn't get published. But right now, it makes sense again to have a look into all of the data. So yeah, we are live again with 33 people. I think it's kind of the same people again, right? You have a ghost. I'm not sure, man. It was very weird. But it's fun to have a look into the data again, as it's getting a lot more important. It's getting a lot more important. Today we will have a look into the CPI now. So pretty much the inflation. Now inflation has been rising a bit. It's been rising a bit. However, I have been expecting that probably this year and probably 2026, we are going to be seeing some decreasing inflation. Okay, so yeah, I do think that this uptrend is about to shift soon, pretty soon, and the unemployment rate trend will still remain to be to the upside. Okay, but this brings up a concern for the US economy pretty much, but at the same time, even though it brings up a concern for the US economy, it will cause us to see more Federal Reserve interest rate cuts, which, guys, you know the drill by now. I mean, if you've been watching the live streams, and pretty likely all of the guys that are watching now, they have been watching all of the live streams, but if you've been watching the live streams, you know we want these interest rate cuts for the long term. Yes, maybe for the medium time frame, we can see a bit of a push to the downside. Obviously, that can still easily happen. Let me have a look. I'm not into that. What is that? All right, but I just needed to respond to a text. But anyways, we want to see these interest rate cuts, which are going to be very important for the long term. In the medium time frame, we can still see more downwards price action. That is totally fine. It's totally okay. We can see more downwards price action. However, in the long term, these interest rate cuts are going to be mega bullish. But what do we want to see for these interest rate cuts? We want to see a lower inflation, because this is making the Fed, well, it's making it more easy for the Fed to cut the interest rates to go against the rising unemployment. So we want to see lower inflation rate. That is going to be bullish for the markets, in my opinion, both for the long term and also both for the short term. It's going to be very easy for the inflation rate. Just lower is going to be more bullish, in my personal opinion, at this current moment. I mean, there's been times where the market really preferred higher inflation because it's good for asset prices. But at this moment, I do think that lower inflation is going to be more bullish. So if we're going to have a look into the data over here, the consensus and forecast is 3% for the core inflation rate. And for the inflation rate year on year, it's also 3%. So very easy this time around. Anything lower than 3%, if you see a number coming in later in 20 minutes time, if you see a number coming in lower than the 3%, it's very easy. It's going to be bullish, okay? If you see a number coming in higher or at 3%, I would say it's more rather a bit more bearish, okay? Not a huge deal breaker, but definitely in a shorter time frame, we can see some volatility accordingly. I mean, let's say we are seeing the inflation rate at 2.7%. That is going to be very, very, very bullish. Okay? That is going to be very bullish. But let's say it comes in at 3.3%. And I mean, these are big changes. I do not think we are going to be seeing these big changes. But let's say it's going to be coming in at 3.3%. It's going to be mega bearish. So we can definitely place a trade on this. We are seeing a bit of a pump right now for Bitcoin. We are once again tagging pretty much the mid-range, where during the last stream, I've been opening up a short position from off this level, and we saw a nice push to the downside. Am I interested in opening up a short position again? Well, yesterday I tried to, but we got an insane shakeout. Insane shakeout. I do not know if anybody watched this live, but it was a kind of absurd. So I had a very tight stop loss at 88k. Very, very tight stop loss. So, I mean, I managed my trade very well. And yeah, that was very nice. Because if I didn't have this tight risk management, well, then the trade would have been liquidated and then it would be very bad. So, yeah, that is why usually for these day trades, it's very good to do proper risk management if you're doing a bit more day trades, okay? But for me, I'm more interested in having a look into these scenarios over here. Now, we could open up a trade if we enter the 88.3k level. Are we going to reach that level? I'm not really sure if we can target that level, but we could set up a limit order. Let's do it at 88.3, and then I'm interested in opening up a short again. Yes, 88.3, and then I'm gonna short. So yeah, if Bitcoin goes to the 88.3, well, then we can open up a short position, grab the high over here on a news event, on a news event pretty much, possibly because of some good or very bad numbers, I don't know. But I do think we will very easily, quickly reverse that again. So let's see. I mean, it would also be at a bit of a double bottom breakout. So just grab the liquidity above the breakout and then go to the downside again. Let's see about that. Would make a lot of sense. However, if the data comes in very bullish, I will quickly close the position. So it will be very important to have a look into the actual data. If the actual data will indeed come in pretty bullish, I will close this trade. It's only I'm only interested in opening up this position if it's a little bit of a bullshit reason, right? If it's a bit of a bullshit reason, if it's just coming in slightly below expected or at expected, and then we're gonna see a liquidity grab pump over here, well, then I'm interested in short. Because, yeah, right now the narrative might be still inflation, blah, blah, but tomorrow, keep in mind the narrative might turn into the Bank of Japan interest rate decision, which is going to be a rate cut with a 98% probability. So, yeah, I mean, that's not going to be bullish for the market, obviously, like we've been discussing. That's going to be mega bearish for Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, make sure to push up that like button. And, yeah, let me share this trade over here in the Platinum group. I'm going to make a screenshot, and I'm going to say... opening up a potential trade if we wick to 88.3 during the CPI news events. Live now, come and join. There we go. So let's see if we enter this trade today. 15 minutes time. That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, share it over here in my trades. So yeah, by the way, join the Telegram group, because then you'll be up to date about all of these events like also right over here might be a good entry coming up. Over here, this entry during our last stream. We did this trade over here on the Tuesday on our last stream. That one played out nice, played out well. So let's see if we can do it again. And then also, yeah, 2bit is currently the place I'm currently trading at. And new users with that link below will receive a free 50 USDT bonus. No KYC or deposit is required. And a VIP level 1 for a month after registration, which equals to a 25% trading fee discount, which is quite insane that you're getting that. And also 2bit already has some cheap trading fees compared to many of the other big exchanges that are no KYC. Also even compared to Bybit, it has some cheap fees, and it's even cheaper because of the 25% trading fee discount. And then, yeah, if you deposit a bit, you can also get some big deposit bonuses, and you can use this money you'll be getting from 2bit to open up a free trading position. So that's absolutely lovely. And then also, if you're trading a bit, you can also get some big rewards on top of that. But obviously, check out the terms and conditions before signing up an account. And then let's see if we can get some volatility today. 13 minutes left until the live event. Oh, also the ECB interest rate cut. ECB interest rate actual is 2.15%, and also it was forecasted to be 2.15% for the ECB interest rate. Okay, so that was to be expected. And also, I do not think that that's any change, right? Because it was, yeah, it's already 2.15%. So it didn't change. It didn't change the ECB interest rate. Now, there are some statements which are getting announced right now, like ECB raises economic growth forecasts for the next 2 years. So looking like the ECB is expecting a bullish, strong Europe in the next 2 years. Let's see about that. Okay. Might do very well economically. Any other? Right now, no other statement yet. And the ECB deposit rate is also 2%, by the way. That's 2%. So, yeah, nothing changed over there. It's pretty interesting to me that the ECB has already been cutting so much. And America, the USA, the Fed is just lagging behind so much. It's quite insane. I mean, it is signaling that the USA has been having a stronger economy, right? Less stimulation, stronger economy. But soon enough, maybe Europe is going to be catching up. Let's see. Let's see. But more importantly, let's see what the CPI report will be, the CPI inflation. Let's see what the US inflation will be. And also, let's see if we can get a feel over here. Let me know in the comments in the live chat. What do you guys think? Can we catch a little bit of a trade over here or not? Or not? By the way, also, let me know where you guys are coming from. This morning, it's been raining, and it looks to be... it looks very... I mean, the weather here is turning so quickly. I'm over here in Dubai, and this morning it's been raining a bit already, like only half an hour, but very heavy rain. And there's already been like some small floods coming over here. That's crazy. But this whole night it's gonna be raining the whole entire night. So let's see how it will go. Let's see how it will go. I hope they will handle the rain a lot better this time around. It's been so long since it's been raining, like properly in Dubai. That's insane. From Pakistan. 10 minutes until the news? Yeah, it's 10 minutes. 5:30 p.m. Dubai time, 2:30 p.m. Central European time zone. So yeah, just 10 minutes left until the news. Until the news event from Vietnam. Let's go. Love it. Great to see India, Pakistan as well. Great to have you guys in there. Yeah, but I think over here in 1 hour time or so, it's gonna be raining again. Let's see. I love the hot weather, but now it's only gonna be 20 degrees next week. But I mean, it's gonna be fine for me. Just stay inside a little bit more, right? Just lock in a little bit more. Czech Republic, great to have you, Garrett. Welcome to the stream. What is this? A beard on my boy. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Growing it a bit, right? Growing it a bit. Camera is not sharp. Let's change it a bit. Now it should be better. Now it should be better. Let's see if we can get a fill over here during today's stream. That would be absolutely nice. However, Bitcoin is dumping a bit. I mean, we can see some unexpected things always during these events, right? It's only a 1% pump, about that, not even. So we can easily pump 1% out of nowhere on the news event we're going to be getting. So let's see. Let's see. That would be amazing. Very nice. We pump today. Let's see. It's all going to be kind of depending on the data. We hear you bad. Let me know in the live chat if anybody else is experiencing this, but I do not think so. Honestly, I have short positions for Solana, entry at 126. Hope that pump will reach. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I mean, for me, if the data comes in very good, I will though close it very quickly. I will only keep it open if we see a bit of a fake pump, right? If we're only gonna see a bit of a, I mean, manipulation pump, kind of how you can call it. If we're gonna see inflation rate still kind of as expected, coming in as expected, or maybe slightly lower, and then see a big pump on that news, then I'm interested in opening up the short. But obviously, if it's gonna be coming in way below expectations, like 0.2% below expectations or 0.3% below expectations, obviously I will be very quickly closing the trade over here. I will cancel it. So yeah, obviously it will be important to have a look into the data. How much leverage should I take? I mean, I cannot say that for you guys. I'm just doing my own thing. So yeah, you need to have a look into that for yourself. You have a short set. Yeah, I have a short set. Let's see. I mean, if you've been following me for a longer time, you obviously know I usually not at all. I despise shorting. Actually, I hate it. But yeah, this time around, I do think the market is quite suitable for it. But also the interest rate high coming up for Japan tomorrow. People are getting euphoric. People are getting bullish again, and I do still think it's a pretty high likelihood we can take out the lows. Now, it wouldn't, if I'm looking at this chart, it wouldn't surprise me to see a bit of a push to the upside again, then to see the push to the downside. I mean, we have been seeing the same thing right over here, right? A bit more of a push to the upside, a bit more of a push to the upside, then a push to the downside, then the recovery. So it wouldn't surprise me to see a bit of the same thing, to see one more push inside of this level of resistance. But let's see. Let's see. If we get a bit of a push right now because of some stupid news, okay, some like manipulation because of the news, well, then I'm interested in opening up the short, right? Down more until the 1st of January would be great for taxes. Yeah, man, for you indeed, it would be great for taxes. For me, wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't really matter. So on your position, not on the waiting. What line? You have already opened your position. Let's see, because I mean, I'm only interested in opening up a bit of a scalp over here if we see some insane price action, right? If we see some like kind of manipulation, only then I'm interested in opening up that short. By the way, we're live again with almost 100 people. Guys, make sure to push up the like button. Would really be appreciated. 0% income is cheat code, not fair. Yeah, you should, man. You should come to Dubai. That's 100% for sure and work for you. Let's see. I'm getting a chat right now. It's so funny. Very funny text. Yes. So actually, let's create a poll. Let's create a bit of a poll. Let's start a poll. Will we pump on CPI or dump? Pump. Or let's say what will happen after CPI? What will happen after CPI? Pump or dump? Very easy, guys. Very easy for the newcomers. I'm going to go over it right now again. I am interested in opening up a bit of a short if we see a manipulation pump to the upside. Okay, if it's going to be a real sustainable pump, I'm going to close this trade up immediately. Okay, how do I know if it's a sustainable pump or just a manipulation pump? Well, I'm gonna have a look into the actual results of the CPI inflation. We have the core inflation rate, which is expected, consensus and forecast at 3%, and we have the normal inflation rate year over year. It's also expected to be 3%. So it is a very, very easy this time around. Just anything below 3% is going to be bullish because we want lower inflation, because that allows the Fed to cut more interest rates more easily. So anything below, any number below the 3% is going to be bullish. Any number above the 3% is going to be bearish, okay? So, yeah, if the data will be coming in a lot below the 3%, so like at 2.7%, well, then I will be closing up my position, close it very quickly, because probably we're going to see an even bigger pump. Probably we can, maybe reach the 89K level again, maybe 90K level again. So, that would be in the case of a 0.3% below expectations. That is going to be huge, not to be expected. But if we're going to see a bit of a manipulation pump, maybe 0.1% below expectations, well, then I'm interested in opening up this short. Now, it is 1% away from the current price level. So let's see if we actually reach that level. But that would be ultimately very cool. Now, we have 2 minutes left. How are you going to get the data the first? Because you need to have a look into the actual data as soon as possible, as quick as possible as you possibly can. How are you going to get the data? First of all, follow me over on Next, Mr. Crypto. Follow me. Turn on your notifications. I'm going to ask, are we ready for the data? And then probably I'm going to post it at first. First guy to post it. And then after that, also follow Financial Juice. Turn on your notifications for him. Follow Tree News Feed. Turn on your notifications for him. Follow Zoomer Vite and turn on your notifications for him. Go to your home tab. Go to the following tab. Set up your notifications on your phone and have a look into the notifications and of course refresh the following page. And there you go. You're gonna have it. Let's see into the price action right now. What it will be, because it can come in any moment. We have about a few seconds left. I think 30 seconds left. So yeah, very easy. Oh. Can we see a bit of a manipulation pump? It is time. It is time for the data. Let's see what the data actually is. Are we pumping? Oh, we are pumping a bit. Let's see if we can. Okay. Oh, this is GDP growth rate. Come on, data, come on. Pump further. So this 2.7%. I'm gonna close it. Okay. 2.7%. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna update the group. Didn't open the trade. CPI came in at 2.7%. Maybe should have opened the trade. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I do not like to gamble with this data right now. 2.7%, that's insane. I mean, Ash Crypto is also saying expectations were actually 3.1%. So that's like extremely low expectations. I only wanted to open up this position if it was a manipulation pump, right? I didn't want to open up the position if it was a gamble below expectations. So yeah, that's what I've been saying. Close the trade immediately. Close the limit order immediately. So of course, in hindsight, it was better for as of right now to not close it. But let's see how it will go because 2.7%, that's kind of insane. What is the core inflation rate? Core CPI is 2.6. What? 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 I mean, how are we not seeing a more significant bump on this? This is insane. How are we not getting a mega bump? But this now, I mean, with this good report now, that's the thing, right? I only wanted to open up the short if this was a liquidity grab manipulation pump above liquidity over here. But now it's like a proper double bottom breakout with good actual news. So then it's just too risky for me to short this. It is just too risky for me to short this. It just looks now like a proper breakout, maybe a retest and then continuation. Let's see about that. Because, like I've said, the data is kind of insane. It is kind of insane. Yeah, I was about to say the double bottom. Yeah, indeed. It's a nice double bottom. You never know. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to open up the like that's what I've been saying. I didn't want to open up the trade on the gamble trade where I don't know. I only wanted to open up the trade on a manipulation liquidity grab above. But that's not what we're getting now. I do not think so. So I mean at this moment, because of this weak price action, like what's going on? I might even be interested in opening up a small long at this moment. Because this like at a double bottom breakout. But I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just but like looking at this is kind of a good long trade, no? You've forgotten early investors have sold. I mean, it doesn't matter for the immediate short term. Immediate short term just does a thing. Obviously, for the long term, for the coming months, this is gonna be very bearish. But for the immediate short term, it doesn't matter that the long term holders are leaving. It doesn't really matter that much. Price will just do its own thing, depending on the news, etc. But I mean, I just cannot say anything else. But I find it still mind-boggling that we're not getting a bigger pump on this. It's really insane. Really insane. Pumping a bit now. I mean, also the poll results were kind of 50-50. Very 50-50. So, yeah, interesting thing. Interesting thing. It will take 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours to go up or down. Yeah, probably. Maybe in 1 or 2 hours it will then go up. Let's see about that. I mean, right now I wouldn't like I've said earlier in the stream, right? Now it wouldn't surprise me to see this bump into resistance again and then see the push to the downside, just like we have seen right over here, right? Then see the push. And boom. Wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, the thing is also, history usually doesn't exactly repeat, but yeah, it rhymes. Right? It rhymes. It rhymes. Getting a bit of a bump now. Yep, yep. Getting a bit of a bump now. Yeah, it is bullish. It is bullish. But also it came in like way, way lower than expectations. So I would say honestly, it was really mega bullish. I would say honestly, given the data, we should actually see a 2%, 3% insta God candle pump. That's what I've expected myself. But we're not seeing it. Are you taking a long here? Well, like I said, I really liked it over here, but I'm not doing it. I will patiently wait until my next setup. Because now, yeah, I feel like I'm not sure. Also, from off this level here, what is the good risk to reward? Maybe set stop loss below the previous low, then target over here. This would be a good scalp trade, maybe. But I do not like the setup too much. Oh, the Nasdaq is also pumping a bit. Yeah, maybe the real pump will just happen on the U.S. Open. Obviously, the U.S. Open will happen later. Maybe the real pricing in will happen then. Let's see about that. Uh, I mean, that's the state of the market. That's the typical bear market vibes, man. Or what you're talking about. It is just bear market, right? Bearish news will always hit harder than bullish news. That is the state of the bear. Like that is typical bearish sentiment. I mean, the opposite literally happened during the bull market. If you're reflecting on it, the opposite literally happened in the bull market. Bearish news didn't get affected by a bit, but the minor bullish news, we got big pumps. And now the opposite is happening, right? Very bullish news, and we're not even really getting affected that much. I mean, 0.8% pump, really? On 0.4% below expectations? That's insane. Like I've said, we should be 2%, 3% higher. Is it 2.7? Yeah, 2.7 and 2.6. 2.7 and 2.6. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so see, like if I would have kept my position open, I would have been in a loss right now. That's the thing, right? I just do not want to gamble with these positions, especially not right now, with like this much lower than expectations. I mean, kind of obvious. Wouldn't be surprised to see a continuation here. Crazy thing is, yesterday we pumped this much on nothing, and now something big is happening, and this happens. Like, come on! What is this market, right? It's insane. It's kind of insane if you think about it. It's kind of insane if you think about it. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to accept it, right? It is the state of the market now. I just hope we're gonna get this relief rally. Probably we will. And after that, probably. I appreciate your videos. Made a lot of money. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I mean, not thank you so much, but thing is, I'm just sharing whatever I honestly think about the market. And if you make money on that, it's all on you. Because I'm just sharing whatever I do. But I'm not telling you to copy me in any regard. Man, you're saying Euphoria has never been hit, but maybe on the on-chain indicators it didn't. But if you have a look into the market sentiment, definitely there was some sort of Euphoria. And also, Euphoria will never be the same as it's been during the previous cycles. More normal and accepted just for the stock market. It's been going parabolic for years and years and years now. We're not seeing any euphoria for the stock market really realistically right now, right? Like, of course, we're seeing greed here and there. Some people putting all of their life savings in the stock market. That's all okay, but we're not seeing crazy euphoria where your average local retail people, your neighbors, are opening up 2x, 3x long positions on the stock market with all of their life savings. That's a real euphoria, right? But we're not seeing that, right? So even for Bitcoin, wouldn't really surprise. Like, it's not real euphoria. But at the same time, we did see some euphoria. I mean, it's hard to explain, right? We did see, in fact, some euphoria with retail coming up to the meme coin space, etc. Last cycle, by the way, it's getting very dark over here right now, so I just need to turn on this page here. Or is there, obviously, there's a light mode. Ah, it's hurting my eyes, but yes, I'll have to do it. Getting dark here. It's getting dark here already. Yeah, so we're getting that bounce. We're getting that bounce. Okay. Nice. Nice. Let me have a look. There we go. There we go. Pump it. Anyways, yeah, it's been a good stream. I do think maybe we're gonna see some consolidation, but ultimately this is looking like a pretty bullish setup, guys. This is looking like a pretty bullish setup, if you ask me. Good data, good data. We handled this well. We did it perfect. I mean, set up a strategy, set up a game plan, acted on it really quickly, changed our idea based on the actual data that came in, and that played out perfectly. So we were on the good side. I mean, wrong side, but closed it very quickly. So, I mean, not closed it very quick. Didn't even enter it. because we knew what our invalidation was going to be. So yeah, I think we did a good job over here. After that, yeah, I told you it's looking very bullish, but didn't open up a trade for myself. It was too risky. But in the coming few hours, to the coming few days, I'll be having a look into new opportunities, guys, as always. I mean, we are creating a... Wow, I'm so dark right now. It's so dark right now. And, okay, but I guess we'll have to deal with it right now for a second. No, but, yeah, good opportunities will be coming up. We are trading in quite a nice range, I must say. So, that's looking pretty good. Good opportunities will be coming up. And yeah, join, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, follow me over on X, also join the Telegram group, and if you're interested in trading, do it over on 2bit, because yeah, you can grab some big deposit bonuses, and also a 25% trading fee discount on already cheap fees, 50 USDT bonus, no KYC is required. Absolutely lovely. Big trading dash ongoing. All of the details are down below. But obviously, check out all of the terms and conditions before signing up your account or doing anything with 2bit, right? Check out the terms and conditions. Anyways, follow me over on X. And anything else? Yeah, that's kind of it. Check out all of the links below. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave it right now because we're pumping pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But I do have to go, unfortunately. But it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I cannot complain, right? Come on, push it. So anyways, yeah, with that being said, check out all of the links below. And guys, I'll see you in an amazing new update video tomorrow morning.